What's going on, y'all? Welcome to NFL picks for week 2. Week 1, pretty interesting. The biggest, I think, overreaction week in the NFL. Week 1. Good team loses, all they're terrible. Bad team wins, all they're going to be great. A lot of overreactions from week 1. We learned quite a bit, but we'll see what we have in store for week 2. Let's start with our Thursday night game. The Chargers and the Chiefs. Both of these teams won and looked very good doing so. Chargers beat the Raiders. Chiefs beat the Cardinals. I like the Chargers here. I think they are a better team than the Chiefs. I think Keenan Allen is out for a little bit. He got hurt in the first game, but I think the Chargers are going to make some plays on KC's defense. I think the Chargers' defense is going to lock up enough to get a win. Pittsburgh and New England. New England looked bad, man. They looked bad against Miami. And Pittsburgh looked pretty good against the Bengals. Won in the last moments there. Trubisky looked all right. I like that this game's at home for Pittsburgh, so I would take Pittsburgh. The Giants got a win over the Titans on the road. Not a lot of people thought they were going to win that game. They went out and won that game. They tied the game, or they scored a touchdown to get within 1. They went for 2, got it. Carolina, on the other hand, blew a tough game to the Browns. I think they're going to come in not playing very well. I'm going to take the Giants. The Jets and the Browns. Browns didn't look too bad. Took down Carolina. Jacoby Brissett, I'm not sure how well he played. I didn't see much, but the Jets are just bad. They're just not a good team. They got smoked by the Ravens. I think the Browns are going to do the same thing. Indianapolis, who tied against the Texans, will take out Jacksonville. Once again, Jacksonville didn't look too great. They lost to the Commanders. Indianapolis didn't look great either, but revenge game from last year when Jacksonville knocked them out of the playoffs. I'm gonna take Indianapolis. Miami and Baltimore, two teams that looked good. I'm gonna take Baltimore. I think they're a better overall team. I think their defense will make enough plays, and Lamar Jackson's gonna show out, and they're at home. I like Baltimore's chances in this game. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Now, Tampa Bay has struggled with the Saints in recent memory, but their defense looked tremendous against the Dallas Cowboys. They only allowed 3 points. Defense was on point. I think they're gonna have an easy time against Jameis Winston's Saints. I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win. Detroit and Washington. Detroit did not look too bad. They almost beat a really good Eagles team. Came up a little bit short at the end. Washington took down Jacksonville. But I like Detroit's chances at home. I think they're going to come out and get a big, much-needed win to start their season. Seattle. It is Geno Smith season in Seattle. He went out and played great against the Broncos, although part of the reason they won that game was because the Broncos had 4th and 6 with a minute left and 3 timeouts, and they opted to kick a 64-yard field goal. I have no idea what they were doing. You have a much better chance of getting 6 yards and then running a bit and then kicking a field goal than trying for the second longest kick in NFL history. San Francisco looked like a pile of crap against my Chicago Bears, but I think they're going to rebound at home in week 2, and I am going to take San Francisco. The Rams and the Falcons. The Falcons, man, another blown lead. What is new? Blew a lead against the Saints. The Rams are a much better team. Even though they got exposed week 1 against the Bills, I'm going to take the Rams. The Raiders and the Cardinals. I've been telling people the Cardinals are not very good. They were overrated last year. And they came out and got exposed in week 1 this year. Now they got to go on the road to Vegas. Vegas is a team that does really well at home. I'm going to take them. Denver and the Texans. Both teams. The Texans aren't very good, but the Broncos look pretty bad. I think Russell Wilson will rebound. Tough environment to play there at Seattle. He's played there all his career, never as a road quarterback, though. So I'm going to take Denver. Cincinnati and Dallas. Poor Cowboys. Dak Prescott is hurt. He injured his thumb. He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. I know Cincinnati had a rough game. A rough game against the Steelers, but I mean Dallas, their captain is out. I mean, I don't see how they're going to win this game. I think Cincinnati wins. My Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay looked like a big pile of, wow, they looked terrible week 1 against Minnesota. But you got to remember, they looked really bad against the Saints week 1 last year. They turned out to be fine. What was funny is Devontae Adams having more receiving yards for the Raiders than all of Green Bay's receivers. But the Bears, on the other hand, okay, it was a great win. Great win against San Francisco. They should not have won that game. The Bears could not even get past the line. They couldn't even get past the 50-yard line in the first half. And then they had a big play here, big play there, and ultimately they wore them down in the rain. But I don't think the Bears are going to have that same luck on the road in Green Bay. I think that Green Bay's going to regroup and win. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to take the Packers. Buffalo. No one's beating them. As of now, at least. Man, did they look good against the Rams. Offense on point. Josh Allen throwing to whoever he wants. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs. And the defense doing their part. What did they give up, like 14 points or something? Defense looked tremendous, and Tennessee's coming off a head-scratching first game against the Giants. Bills at home, big. And lastly, Minnesota and Philly. I took a long time deciding this one. The Vikings are one of those teams that they do really good at home, not so great on the road. Philly, home opener. I think the fans are going to be out and ready to see the new players that they have. I think they're about even talent-wise. I'm going to take Philly at home, though, on Monday night. So these are my picks. Hopefully you enjoyed. And let me know how you did. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.